One of the most aromatic forest tree seen in Jammu forest is Neolitsea, popularly known as Chundi in Ramnagar Dudu forest. It is called Chindu in Basoli Bilawar forest. Plant is known as Nerki in Himachal Pradesh, and it is also called as Sangla. The name Sangla for Neolitsea pallens is on similar perception about another shrub from the lemon family, which is called as Skimia anquitilia, or earlier it was called as Skimia lariola. It is from the lemon orange family Rutaceae, and this is a shrub. Its leaves, as well as the leaves of Neolitsea pallens, they are aromatic. So because of aroma in the leaves and the evergreen nature of leaves in both the taxa, although they belong to different families, Skimia to the Rutaceae family, lemon family, and Neolitsea to Lauraceae or cinnamon dalchini family. But since both are evergreen and both have very shining and coriaceous leaves, so locally in Jammu hills, the plants are known as Sangli. Skimia anquitilia is called as Toof Sangli from different family Rutaceae, and Neolitsea pallens is called as Sangla. In some locations it is called as Chindu or Sangla. Another plant genus which is very similar to Neolitsea is the Litsea. In earlier days, before Merrill described it as Neolitsea, it was treated under Litsea, under the name Litsea umbrosa or Litsea consimilis variety umbrosa. But present accepted name is Neolitsea pallens, and pallens reflects its pale color of flowers, so it is also known as pale Litsea in English. We have two species in Jammu forest. Another lesser known species with broader leaves, with the larger leaves. Leaves go up to 25 centimeter long, superficially resembling tej patta like. This is Litsea cuipala or Litsea lanuginosa. This grows as a small tree like Litsea consimilis, now called as Neolitsea pallens. In Neolitsea pallens, leaves are ovate elliptic, dark green above and greyish white below. Neolitsea are also characterized by the presence of involucrate buds. Terminal buds are involucrates. It means there are bracts which are opposite decussate and they protect the buds. They are caducous, early falling in case of Neolitsea, and they are persistent in case of Litsea, as the present generic identity is concerned. There is another distinguishing feature between Litsea and Neolitsea. We have Litsea also, proper Litsea chinensis or Litsea glutinosa, which is called as Medasak or Ran. This is Litsea proper, not Neolitsea. So Neolitsea, which is called as sangla or chindu is having the leaves which are tri-nerved. But in case of Litsea, which has more than 136 species worldwide, it has penny-nerved leaves with single midrib, not tri-nerved. Another feature which distinguishes Litsea from Neolitsea is flowers are dimerous. So perianth number is 2, 4. Dimerous flowers in case of Neolitsea. Whereas in case of Litsea, flowers are trimerous. Number of stamens also distinguishes the two genera. In case of Neolitsea, number of stamens is 6, whereas in case of Litsea glutinosa, number of stamens is 9. They are aromatic and usually seen in the laurel forests. What are the laurel forests? Laurel forests where you have the high rainfall and mostly the trees are having evergreen nature and leaves having wax coating. They are water repelling with fine leaf tips so that rainwater can drip out easily. So they have some adaptations to the high rainfall pattern in such locations. Such laurel forests are found in northeastern India, Japan, China, and also in some locations in western Himalayas. And usual associates of Neolitsea trees are rhododendron arboreum, which also has lauraceous kind of look, although this is from different family Ericaceae, but it is also evergreen and leaves are dark green above and whitish below. In case of lauraceae flowers, the trimerous or dimerous condition is unique and flowers are not that gaudy, but they are simply pale yellow and borne in sub-umbellate, pseudo-umbellate clusters, or they are in racemes but branched racemes panicles, and on the basis of flower clusters or inflorescences we can distinguish the genera which are very similar. For example, Persea. In case of Persea genus, which also resembles to Neolitsea or Litsea, flowers are borne in branched panicles and leaves are penny-nerved. They are not many-nerved. But in case of cinnamomum, to which our dalchini or tejpata belongs, again the leaves are tri-nerved, as we find in case of Neolitsea pallens. Aroma of the leaves reflects it has the presence of many useful essential oils. In fact, one of the Litsea cuipala, which is found in China, is known as mountain pepper. And this particular fruit is useful as and extracted for the essential oil called as cuipala oil. And this particular Litsea oil is useful as antidepressant. It is useful in skincare products. It is used in many hair oil products. So this is having the antidepressant, anti-anxiety, medicinal use as well as cosmetic use. And this is commercially cultivated in China. But the basic distinction, that is penny-nerved leaves in Litsea. Cuipala also, leaf size is much smaller. It is also called as Mei Chang. So this is the commercially exploited Litsea. Another Litsea which we have very medicinal importance in Jammu Hills is Litsea glutinosa, Madasak, also called as bolly gum tree. And this particular tree is useful for osteoporosis, for bone disorders, as it is rich in calcium, and usually its bark powder is used by the folk healers in Jammu Hills. But Neolitsea pallens, called Sangla or Chindu, is again Litsea member, evergreen medium-sized tree with the dense foliage, glaucous leaf undersurfaces, dimerous flower condition. Number of stamens is 6. Wood is used in house construction, and even its fruits, which on maturity turn black, they are collected by the locals, and its seed oil is useful for the treatment of skin acne, skin pimples, eczema, and other skin ailments. And even as per folklore goes, the seed oil is useful in joint pain, Neolitsea lanuginosa or Neolitsea cuipala is another species which is found in Western Himalayas. Another Neolitsea which is endemic to South India and found in Annamalai and Palni hills is Neolitsea fischeri. Likewise, another South Indian species reported is Neolitsea scorbiculata, which is called Shanta Maram in Malayalam language. This is also found in the Shola forests of South India. In northeast, we have another species of Neolitsea called Neolitsea foliosa. Shape of the fruit also distinguishes the Neolitsea species. In case of Neolitsea pallens, Chindu or Sangla, fruits are globose. They are roundish. But in case of Neolitsea lanuginosa or Neolitsea cuipala, usually the fruit is ellipsoid or oblong. Moreover, leaves are quite large. They are like tej patta. And many people confuse Neolitsea cuipala with tej patta. There are many other plants which have pseudo appearance or superficial resemblance of leaves like laurels, like Litseas or Neolitseas. One of the plant which is found in Jammu Shivaliks is Cuculus laurifolius. And why it is called as laurifolius? Because its leaves are laurel-like, Litsea member-like. Not only they are shining evergreen like Litsea member, but they are also tri-nerved. like Neolitsea pallens. This is a small, medium-sized tree which grows wild in the Basoli hills, Udumpur, Ramnagar forests, and Bilawar, Rajouri also. In local language, Cocculus larifolius is called as chopudu because of the more shining leaves, dark green shining leaves, and tri-nerved nature. Because the leaves are tri-nerved, so mostly locals confuse it with tej patta, cinnamon, tamala, and even adulterate the consignment of tej patta with the leaves of chopudu, that is Cocculus larifolius. But closer examination of flowers and fruits distinguishes these laurel looking like plants which are not in the family Lauraceae but in other families. For example, Cocculus larifolius is from the family Minispermaceae, moon seed family, not from the Lauraceae. So Lauraceae members having the Persea species, for example Persea duthii, which is found in Punch forest, Buflia, Deraki gully, are Neolitseas, Neolitsea pallens or Neolitsea cuipala, or Litsea, Litsea glutinosa or Litsea chinensis, even Litsea monopetala is found in Jammu, Schwalix. What is common to various species under the family Lauraceae is their aromatic leaves, and mostly leaves are alternate, and in case of Neolitsea pallens they are aggregated, and even in case of Neolitsea cuipala the leaves are aggregated towards the end of the branchlets and they superficially look like as if they are whorled, but basically they have the alternate phyllotaxy. But since they are aggregated toward the ends of the branches, they look as if they are burled. The fruits in case of Neolitsea pallens or Neolitsea cuipala or lanuginosa, it is a drupe. So it is a single seed inside. Endocarp is hard, but endocarp is thin, so it looks like berry. Another distinguishing character of Neolitsea is it is having the anther locules number 4. So 4 locular anthers has also prompted many taxonomists to name it earlier as Tetraanthera, Tetraanthera pallens, even Tetradenia pallens. But present accepted name is under the genus Neolitsea, under which we have 85 species worldwide. And Neolitsea pallens and Neolitsea cuipala are found in Jammu